no one.
That one? Oh, looking at my updated war assets, like that back in November. Month ago. Hello, how we doing? Oh man. Oh. My word. Oh. stretched. All that. Oh. The past week I've been feeling better in myself. Oh, but the problem is I don't have any more additional energy than I normally do, and I still have all the same problems, and it's like sucks in a word. Because my mind's saying, yeah, I want to be doing all these sort of things, and then my body's like, no bro, you're having a laugh, aren't you? Oh, you want to go for a 5-minute walk? No chance. Anywho, I'm back to normal. Working on my patch notes. Let's get Unity open. It's all starting soon. I've been playing the Altars on PC. If there was one thing I was not expecting, was a chance to have a musical number in it. Won't spoil it. Absolutely amazing, hilarious. However, you can quite easily miss that simply by ignoring the warning of not having a workshop while you travel between areas, which I actually did. I removed it because I was struggling to get rid of weight and have lots of resources I didn't want to get rid of and whatnot. And despite it telling me and warning me, I did it anyway. Interestingly though, the game is very selective in what it chooses you can destroy or recreate. There are certain modules you build anyway, which it then says, well, no, we're not going to let you rebuild that. A little weird. I'll let you do it anyway. Because I don't know whether that would end up as a progression block or a soft block. Because you needed to produce something from the workshop in order to get to that point, and pretty much those travel times, I've got 2 of them so far, is you need to complete an interaction for it to happen. So I don't know whether it'll just time out on its own, or if you're just stuck there soft locked, because then producing that item also got a bit of story progression sort of thing as well out of it, which is more relevant to the game than the musical number we experienced. And there's also some movies you can watch. It's the 3 I've seen so far. Like, very funny. Chris and Jack, whoever they are, hilarious. Very good comedians. It's some nice interspersed funny moments, breaking up a survival game, really, dealing with all those other aspects. Anyhow, I see you watching me, watching you, watching me on Twitch and YouTube. Anyhow, I think all my moments getting better. It's about to go the other way. Sadly. Which I'm accounting to stress. Stress seems to make me worse. A little stress is fine. A lot of stress, not good. Well, I thought things were getting better. I've got something that shows. I mean, in actual fact, despite everything I've talked about, put forward, there is going to be very little change, and I can't expect anything different to happen by the looks of it. I need to get some assurances. But those assurances will be worth squat, because it will be like, we will deal with it at the time. This is a nice little travel option I've just added in here. And add a card in between. Yes. Okay, so yesterday, got the value showing up in the equipment screen properly. Made adjustments to the gun, autocannons and torpedo launchers. Projectile guns fired. The projectiles fired from the gun is off for the first frame. This will be due to applying the velocity when the projectile inherits velocities from computer. I touched on this yesterday. Here's the problem. In the future, I would probably want to avoid this as best as I can by handling it myself. But within projects settings, we have a script execution order. This is the order scripts execute before or after the default time. Use it top to bottom. All other scripts execute at the default time unless they've been ordered in here. You can see there's a lot of things getting listed in here now. No getting away from some things, but in effect, let's see, where is projectile? So we have gun, projectile gun, then we have projectile. But before, projectile script was called before the run script. Now it's called after it. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. Moving this can easily break things. Because if a script relies on data in another script and tries to access that, and that script hasn't been run to be initialized, and hell breaks loose. And when it comes to scriptable objects, then so we want to look at projectile. And then when we spawn projectile, projectile gun. Oh, my projectile script. Projectile scripts. We'll have in here. Inherits velocity. Oh, projectile. Local velocity. This is it. This is where forward. Alright, whatever. Let's get rid of this. Yep. Old code as we go along. We know we're not going to need it anymore. Good practice, neat and tidy, keep it working. Okay. Why did I do this? Is that raycast did something? Doesn't return the results in order, so you have to sort the order. Like, York. I think one of those things where I really didn't need to sort the order. Yeah, I really had to, just because projectile. We got where if it should hit A first, but it could hit B, depending on the order that it comes through. We could end up hitting B instead of A. Well, it had to be sorted. also happening every frame is not good, so glad it didn't do that. Alright, so where was it? We have the thing, was it not in here? Income control. Was it not in there? Was it in here? It must have been in here because that's where we were. Yeah. I think just doing that will solve it. Because this will now get called after being fired. Long way to find out. I mean, we're in a big ship, but you know. The slowness of these projectiles is probably going to be actually interesting more than anything. So I'll put some slide on, and then I want to actually look and see where they fire from. Trying to see where my gun is. There it is. They look like they totally don't fire where they should fire out of. Right, and then what was it? That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Just a view, try and find out. Fire. Nope. Wrong gun though. Right, there we go. Let's see where the gun was. Oh, they're there. Bad angle. Need light. Need more light. Need to see what I'm firing. That looks like it fired right. Yeah, it looks like it's firing right. Yeah. It looks like it's firing in the right position. Yeah, that is. Yeah. Okay, I think that solved it. Don't. Right, we said we need to be better at doing patch now. Playing the routers velocity. Warning. Which Next on the chopping block. Secondary missile launcher. If it's got a salvo, like rocket pods, you fire them off and then you switch to another secondary launcher. They will stop firing until you reselect it, and then it'll finish off firing its salvo. Unintended. All or nothing. Well, that'll be in the launcher control. Update, quiet lock. Update launcher firing. Selected weapon group. Nope. Let's have a look at launcher. I think what the best way of win this is. Do we have an update? On enable, on disable, enable. This function is called when the object becomes enabled. Is it called the grip enabled? Function called when object becomes active enabled. Then it does dumb shit like this. Script was disabled. Script was enabled. Well, yes, it is, you know, that sort of is, yeah. I get that part. It's a little bit confusing, isn't it? Like, game object was disabled. Game object was enabled. Right. Offering an improvement to the Unity documentation. It's a very, very small change, but nonetheless, new coding and all that for people who might get confused with it. I'll remove that. Alright, here we go. This is what we're going to do now. We're going to have an update. We are going to remove this. Why? I want to we don't have to worry about flipping null checks. I hate the way I've done it. There are ways around it, but for future me to mess with as and when it needs to be handled. I can't say these null checks are significantly causing issues. Careful now, Daniel. I'll leave it like that, they said. Oh, you're just gonna leave it like that. Clown. Ignore me. Wasn't quite a lot, was it? It was update launcher firing. Not know who our owner is. Who our owner is, we do. So why am I not using that? changing it. How it was, that can how it stay for now. Point changing refactoring code for the sake of just refactoring it for that variable. By reference value anyway, so now and that is just the most simple change. Oh, excuse me. Ship we have 20 testing. Oh, hang on a minute. That's alright, let's see if it works still. Yeah, still works in that regard. And now we want to have 2 launchers. Put 3 on there, you know, just to Alright, so fire off that, switch that. Oh, it's still firing. Fire off that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, is it firing or not? Reloading on 0. How's that work? Reload timer. That's Want to reset the time or just said it's 0? Bit of a safety check there, you know, not really needed. Wait, I don't want to see my concurrent viewers. 0. Now, let's try that again. When it reaches 0, hang on a minute. Oops. Holy quantity. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah. Another check. If holy quantity is greater than 0, then we reset the timer. We don't reset. Yeah, we reset the timer. Otherwise. Making assumptions with code. No, not skirmish. Go. Switch and okay. Right, well that does that. But obviously then not firing and not reloading thinks it's fired. Pull down Delta. Right, yeah. So, ammo quantity wasn't equal to 0. Oh, we can say greater than 0. Do this. Otherwise we return 0. Yeah. We're firing, yeah. Then we're showing it reducing. We're not firing, but we've got ammo available. We're now showing the reload. Otherwise, we've got nothing, so nothing. Empty. The horns. Oh. Boom. Alright, here we go. So fire that, switch off, and see, empty. Fire that off, and boink. Fire that off, and boink. More interesting, isn't it? Let's see. So with firing a missile launcher. Oh, stop. And then it me switching to another secondary launcher. Secondary launcher. Oh. Pause. Yeah. Okay. There is mud. And then changed. Right. Play weapon. Oh. Reload. This bar in the flight hood weapons panel will no longer fly out. But reloading animation. When is it 0? That's bar. Flying through these, like I said, quick wins. Quick wins because when we start looking at these, not so quick wins. Bit pain in the ass, really. And without like debugging the AI, I don't think I'll ever get around to that for this. This thing, I think we have resolved. I have not seen this pop back up. So I'm just going to stick that in there as a reminder of it can go wrong. Why? Bombs issues, shockwave. Did I fix that? Launcher firing. What am I looking at? 18.57, but 17.95 of that is the launch being on, enabled. Well, the only way to solve that issue is to fire less missiles. There's no improving that. Already ruled. Projectile collision, really? Right, that's a lot of projectiles going off. If you think this, where the do update, collision, damageable, damage. Right there, internal subsystem model damage distance check. Do damage in there, that's half of that. There you go, when you have complex model systems, the easiest way to solve that is to remove the complexity of the damage model. It overlaps. It overlaps. Array helper clear. Inequality check. Copy. Equality check. Oh, there again, like, get rid of shockwave then. Oh, I didn't hear that. Daniela, thank you for the follow. Don't know whether you're there or not still, but much appreciated. We're having a good day. Let's see, cruiser, higher class ships, structural systems which can't be repaired. Is that more like an idea? This one, wandering compass. Back in December 24, so it's not that old. Audio's born in December 2024. What do you do with that? That is really not going to be an issue. That audio spawn is with firing weapons and projectile hit sounds. And I've already done a lot on that. I know that. We'll leave it there. We've put that there for a reason. Let's see. Changing keyboards. Yeah, we know that. 12. Yeah, can't use DirectX 12. Don't use forward plus render. I'm not playing nice with rock debris assets. It flickers. Oh, answer about to start. Collider precision on ship. Super complete. Yeah, that is what I've done. So move. I'll use it. Done. That's an ages ago. Logic behavior enabled before setting parent spawn. Random spawn mission suggestions run them continuously. Compatible condition. What? Right, well, or whatever. Bad note by me means nothing. Me, or it meant many things to past self. That's my self problem. Round robin sound effects, audio spread, dealing with floating, precision, and collision accuracy. This is just notes for myself. So when we get 100,000 meters away, precision accuracy is 1 meter. That would be tens of centimeters, and centimeters. First digit of millimeter, second digit of millimeter. Real fine granular distance then. Have it take us take the opportunity of this advert. X 1 that's 3. If you're wondering what I am working on, more detail, video game. And we're back. Oh. Alright, let's see. We're going for all this now. Strings hash for any dictionary key. Forgot about that one. Direction change. Wave-based gameplay, so random missions with stitched-in story mission. This change more 180 back to originally envisioned as a story missions with random missions breaking these up. The player gets to choose from a list selection of missions to fly, with the goal to unlock the story mission, which then allows progression to the next story with more random types, blah blah blah. Well, that is the core loop. Player starts an overview screen. Player chooses. One of the random missions. Player completes a random mission, or perhaps fails it. At the end of the mission, presented with debrief, successful failure, rewards, etc. By completing missions, the player is increasing arbitrary value. Successful missions will increase arbitrary more than failing. In between, and that will unlock value will allow unlocking story missions of missions to progress story. The arbitrary value is actually experience. Yep. I'll leave that there as a reminder of the core gameplay loop. I mean, when did I write that originally? 2022. 3 years ago. Yeah, so originally I wanted to do what we've got now, but then I switched to sort of like wave-based encounters. But then playing around a bit, I decided to double down on story-based. And here we are 3 years later, where maybe I could have had this released 2 years ago. I've just done waves. Yeah. So one thing, if this does not sell well, doesn't get the attention it needs to do well, I might just have to do that as the next one. I'll drastically reduce down my scope of games, because that way I can try and build up an audience faster with more titles, rather than spending years trying to make something that people might enjoy and then getting a little attention by audience each time. So shorten that development stint, so then those people who are interested will get eyes on faster for a title release. That was always the plan, but you know, Elite Territory 2 overhaul plan. This was before I decided to do A-Spec. Campaign creator, sandbox, audible wingman, damage system, multiple cockpit functional displays, interact with pilots during cooldown, full VR integration. Wing leaders gives orders, wing leaders, wingman, wings. Following orders, retreating, try and get on tail, evasive maneuvers, damage system, front rear shields, armor structures, subsystem damages, automatic repair systems. See, I've added these things in to A-Spec. All nav points exist in the same sandbox. Well, don't have that. Level editor has a world edit view. No, but I still want to do that. Game objects can be deactivated, spawned only when the player enters the range of the nav point. It's the open wilderness nature. Link a sequence of missions together, persist variables in campaign, yeah, Steam Workshop support custom campaigns. Well, that one's done the persistent variables. Who knows? An absolute territory 2 in the future? Oh, not for 10 years. Let's see, VR initialization, publish Windows store instructions. Object pooling. Only for those that are used. Warp jumps, not practical. Not practical. Only those used repeatedly. Yeah, it's like given now for me. Oh, I'll just tick it off. Look, not practical. We know it's not practical. We know we didn't include that. Whatever, it's gone. I'll never see it again. Oh my word, Mesh Baker. Be worth it as a performance thing. Missing sound effects ongoing. That's in archived. Archive it then. That's archived, and that's archived. Conditions and trigger actions. Unicy events for tracking conditions. Yeah. That now, we've been doing it. What was that? Rounding error thing. It? Oh, whatever. Remanagement? Right, yeah. No? Pressing any key multiple time during gameplay and selection. Only happens when using the mono backend. Won't be testing it in archive. Well, archive that then. Physics. Moving fixed during rotation and translation. Those are labels. Oh, no, the machine lookout composer jitter. That works with that smooth rotation. I'll keep them because every time I do a version update on Unity, it breaks. Something to do with them. Every single time. Next easy one. Adjust the pivot or local position to origin. The rear engine's further back. Oops. F3 transport. And this now becomes so much more clearer why this is a problem. If we can find the glider for it. You've got these individual gliders, the engines. So we can shoot through the gaps in effect. And you can see that origin point is where our guns shoot to. That means there's a slight chance of missing. Let's see what the glider like on there. Why does this? Go up. See if that's actually a collision there. There we go. Engineering left. So, to deal with this, no perfect answer, but it'll be good enough. So, how does it work? When this is a trigger, as you can see, when a projectile hits the actual glider, which will be the engine or this bit, the visible parts of the ship you can see, it then checks to see, are we inside this glider? And if we are, it's like, well, any part of that glider that we hit within the bounds of this box is part of the engine subsystem. Therefore, that's what we need to damage. Wow. Oh, got some dodgy rotational. Like it. Nope. Oh, it's no idea. Holy moly. Hold on. Okay. Minus 5. Nope, plus 5 then. Fine, yep. Now, the point is where I can go far over. Plus 20, 15, 12, 12. Right. Now the chances are we'll hit that. Does the when I was shooting them, it looked like it was just missing. And it's like, ugh. There might be other ways in future to maybe solve that, but it's only one particular mission I ever noticed that in. So we'll see if that change will help with that mission. All right. Then where's my notes gone? Oh, you silly boy, man. What was that? What's it's 0.20? I just realised I put the patch notes for 0.19 versions. Go to this one. Upper 20 is the version that will be updated and released. That's the one I tested. Yeah. That's the one I tested, wasn't it? Then 0.20.1. What? Yeah, it's where we made all the gun changes, yeah, so it's that one, not this one. Goodbye. .19.x release. Data builds. Point 20 0 20 0 20 0 and then spell checking this. It was like just one thing here, more. Blah, blah, blah. Just make sure we're not. Yep. Da, 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 ba, 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 ba. Oh dear. What's this? Alright, that's that. Done. Or tomorrow, really. That's when it's going to be released. But still haven't done any bloody things for media and whatnot. Ugh. Where's Trello gone? There it is. Right, this has been a bane of my existence for the last few months. When we're in tier 3, tier 4, so chapter 3, chapter 4 missions, we're getting effectively a tier 2 mission where we just get 2 gunships or 4 fighters. Fine. And I've looked, I've tried to find where and when this is getting selected, and I've failed to identify it so far. Missions, wrong one. Model editor. The campaigns are defined in these game objects. They're exported to a JSON file. What I want to try and find out is when it's happening on destroy convoys. Make sure that's updated. So we have enemy. Oh, what enemies will spawn out there? We're saying we should have 8 gunships, 16 fighters. This one for tier 4. Frigate light, frigate. And this one is a tier 3. Reward 100. Oh, different enemies 10 with. Yes, icon. And then this is tier 2. Dragon with 2 out 600 mission prestige. Well, look. 600. On count 8. 16. Well, given that we're only seeing one of tier 4. But it's not that one. And it's not this one. And when we come to prepare to come. Yep. It's not that one. Like, oh, what? We've only got one destroyed convoy. For whatever reason, it fails. Well, should be easy to find if we can just get it done in here. Oh, well, looking campaign. Do we have a destroy? Right, destroy convoy. Well, first of all, what have we got? SM destroy convoy A01. Okay. We launch. Huh. We've only got 4 fighters. Now, oh. London campaign. What? No. generate available mission. Side mission. Got debug log statement. Ooh, that gonna help us? No. There's all the waiting. Got available mission indexes, so what log equals J. Now we know it's easily replicatable. Try and find out, well, why is it not using the correct index? Literally just for that mission. All the time. Nope. Joy convoy. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 28. Try 28. 24. Let's protect. Yeah. $28. $28. We select 28 and $28. Index number 28. That feels wrong already. Oh boy. Wherever does it say? Oh. Selects it. It's the right one. It's selected. It's correct. No. 8. Steam. Now, when you do boiler. Really? Yeah. So that is the available mission index. Go into this. Went into a launch mission. Set mission type. Well, how can it fall over here? You can't really. Impossible. Well, only one way to find out the cause. Convoy. 28. Not a main mission. So we now say, well, this is our mission file name. Destroy convoy. Bomb pools for this. Bomb pools. So it sets spawn pool replacement correctly, as far as we know. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, spawn pool replacements. Let's just stick that there, just in case. And then do a load scene. I want to find out what's going on with these now. Really? You're not going to let me breakpoint on this? Still in the same fucking file, is that why it's being a bitch? Finally an entry point we can use. I'll click launch and see what it does. Need to go into here, so now it'll start hitting the breakpoints. Alright, so it comes into the spawn replacements. We have our spawn replacements. And we take our existing that's why. It's failing. Because why? We've named it wrong. Escort and convoy. Your boy error. Oh. Oh. No. Let's see what I did. Destroy convoys and never worked. So that's the escort. What was I looking for? Rewind the bot. OVR ENS. Yeah, and OVR EN com. Oops. Where's my Word document? We're in the right place. Destroy convoy. Well, who's to blame? You got documentation, you don't use it. Right. Now then. Next up on the chopping block, I have to just cut. Oh, these work, but now A01. Sam and this DRS A01. B. And with this, D, C, and over EN1. Then and then protect convoy. Convoy protect A01. of a wrong thing, so I didn't. That convoy. And destroy convoy we've looked at. Bounce. Doing that. 01. Yep. There's old, and I forgot how to do things. Dumb. Scan targets. There's no scan targets. Created. Again. Created. Seek and destroy. There's let's seek and destroy a 01. And we are two. Right. Ally. Not an underscore. Why is allied unit? Oh. There's no ally for that. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. In a billion years. Gosh. For enemy 1. Side 1. rules. One. Two. Okay. Okay. And for the ambush. Yeah. 2. 1, 2, 3. Push the B01. 1, 2, and 3. One, 2, 3, and 4. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, take a quick match. Oh. Oh. I'll be wrapping up shortly. Appointment to get to. About half an hour, no more. Yep. We need to now look. All our side missions, every single one of them. Verify. Verify it all. Now, let's go. OVR, EN, and AL. Oh. EN. AL. A1. Oh, no, what? Yeah, when you said friend. All the way to the top. OVR, EN. EN, AL. EN, yeah. N, L. Now distress call B. We've got a distress call ship and a group of enemies. And then this BO2. Fine, that was just flipped version of that one. Then out. Yeah. Yes. Right, seek and destroy. Yep. For A01, it's just one spawn. That. What? Right, A02. Did I have any N1 and 2? We're on the convoy. Protect convoy. We have OVR EN. OVR Con AL. Now destroy convoy. OVR EN. Escort OVR EN. Convoy. 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 Oh, they ambushed. Save that. Oh, that word, my shoulders. I just knew it. Oh, moderate stress is just. Oh, later my symptoms. Ambush, ambush. Oh. Oh, the ambush. Oh, you're an idiot. An ambush. Yeah, on and on. On. Now ambush. Oh, 2. 1. Enemy 2. What? Frigate, tug, frigate. Three. Three. Ugh. It's not ally 3, mate. Ally 1. Okay. And then let's have a look at this one. Ambush. Navigate. Then ambush. Another ambush. Okay, ambushed. Nearly there now. Right, now we've got ambushed. EN1, EN2 for that one. and do well. One. And here right now. And 1, 2, and 3 for the A or 2. Or onto the B. 1. And this has a 4. So let's see. Of it. No, yeah. Keep it like that, yeah. I'll see how the player. Or is meant to be a challenge. Okay, that's B01. B02. The ones behind have priorities. Well, that's not suitable. That's not suitable. No, no, no. Okay. I just ambushed A. Yeah, where am I? Oh. Okay, they're back in. Be more careful, Daniel. BO1. 1, 2, and 3. This, that, just. Fighter. Yep. Last but not least, BO2 again. So, right. Okay. Missing spawns fixed. Oh, it was edit. What are they called? On all sides. Inconsistent names in the campaign file. Affected the side mission file. The patch notes. Overall side missions using the file. Using the mission. Hey, old Panda Unicorn, how you doing, pal? Having a good day? How did your product demonstration go? Oh well, I hope. It's noon. Oh, not quite noon for me yet. But I'm about to head off because I've got a doctor's appointment. But tell me, did it go well? Or do you not want to talk about it? Bones. Oh, nice. Yeah, the big CEO. The big CEO of the big company in the big city. Probably interested in investing money. Nice. Aye. You do. Hey, thumbs up. It all goes well, honestly. Nothing like hard work paying off in the end. Hey, look at all these things I've done. Zombies, except for... Oh, easily really just rounded up there. Getting a salary for your work. Oh, that'd be nice. Oh, I've not been getting any salary for last February, March or something like that. Rich in what way? I'm time rich at the moment, but that's due to disability and being off sick from full-time employment while I battle with my employer towards gaining the support they're supposed to provide, and going round in circles effectively towards not getting that support. And I've got to go see the doctor to get a sick note because he's took one of my symptoms off the list, which is the most important symptom of them all. Dog love rich. Oh well, there you go. Yeah, you have a dog and you're poor because you pay a lot of money for your dog. Looking after your dog. Hey, you didn't want kids, but you wanted 3 dogs instead. Those are just like kids. At least you can leave the kids somewhere. You can leave them in school. That's free. That is free. What do they call it? Babysitting. Oh, imagine that. Yeah, dogs. I know animals, pets are expensive. That's why. Well, don't have them because they're expensive, and also they need a lot of care and attention. I'm definitely not in a position to be actually even to provide that, and even if I was, I would not want to be honest. And that's why I chose never to have a pet, other than when we had a family pet when I was younger. That's cool, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Like little kids that never grow up. Do adults grow up? You know? I don't think they do. Nice. Yeah, so while I wait on that, I get to spend time developing and trying to read more often, as people saying. You're 42 and don't feel like an adult yet. Yeah, I'm 46 and I don't feel like an adult yet. Despite having to do lots of adulting things. Oh. It's not good. But hey, oh. Did all that. I had my mum help me that. She was a financial advisor, so she helped me with the mortgage aspect to try and finding what the correct mortgage was, because none of it made any sense to me what type of mortgage I was taking and everything else. It was like, yeah, I shall trust my mum to make the correct decisions. And she's explaining it to me, and that means nothing to me. I do not understand that. For a gleef moment, she understood how I felt whenever they turn around into me and I'm telling them about my programming and video games and stuff, and they say, I don't know what you're talking about. I have number dyslexia, my friend. Did you not see me yesterday? Getting all my numbers wrong, writing my numbers backwards, writing them in person, separately to what the numbers should have been. Ship just merges with me at times. And I was just doing updates on there, and then I was updating the wrong bloody columns. I didn't realise I had numbers dyslexia until 5-6 years ago. And that's when I changed job into non-program related, but started using numbers a lot more often. Prior to that, I didn't use numbers a great deal in my software development role. It didn't require a lot of it. But now, it's either numbers dyslexia or information overload. or a combination of two. Especially a combination of two where I can't keep stuff in my head. It's like, my brain feels like it's just giving up. Blue screened. Game coding in free. The engines handle a lot of that now. But yes, it was painful in situations where I needed to work out calculations and work stuff out, like how long does the AI need to rotate in order to make sure it's not going to overshoot its target? And what do these silly little numbers mean when it comes to inertia tensors? It's the only thing I never was able to calculate out, because inertia tensors seem to work on based on the bounds of the model, but then not just the bounds, the individual bounds of each model component. But I literally figured out, well, I didn't figure it out, did I? Worked out how to use the inertia tensor to work out applying the mass to it. It was very simple, but nowhere near as simple as mass times velocity. It wasn't like mass times rotation, it was mass times inertia tensor rotation. And the inertia tensor rotation was this magic number that the Unity engine comes up with. And I figured it out. And it took me 4 years to figure it out, because I just kept searching for the solution online, and eventually someone posted the solution, which was an example of a merry-go-round of all things, where they wanted to get the merry-go-round to stop on the exact point. Yeah, well, it depends. If numbers presented in a format like a spreadsheet and it's all out there, I struggle to stay on the lines, and numbers go everywhere, and I'll read a number and then I'll read it wrong. So I like to say, use the excuse of numbers dyslexia, but it could be I'm just rushing as well, not spending the time I need to do on it. Anyhow, I better go, because my appointment's in half an hour and I don't want to be late. So good having a quick chat with you, pal. Oh, I don't know. I use letters a lot more often, but numbers not often. I have spelling problems. Anyway, nice chatting to you. See you next time, mate. Take care, and everyone else.